Okay, we got Mikaela looking all sexy here in her nice new outfit. And oh, it's a dredge. It is the Dredgy, and he's running that add-on once again, where when he teleports to lockers, it slams doors, and he can see auras on the last teleport token. Oops. I did not mean to do that. It seems that killers will run order reading add-ons and perks whenever I'm not running distortion, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, if he's not wearing the Maurice cosmetic, he is running an inferior version of Dredge. So he will most likely lose. Let's see. No, it's just default Dredge, huh? Gonna get more boring. Yeah, I don't like the Dredge's default look. And there's a cosmetic they released. I think it's called Skeletal Mass or something like that. It's a whole bunch of arms. The descriptions and names of the cosmetics don't match at all with how they look. And, there's really no skeletal mass in the cosmetic. It's just a bunch of arms and like arms holding up a head made of hands, it looks like. But in any case, that, from my understanding, was supposed to be the original look for the Dredge. And then for some reason they went with the turkey neck thing. Which, in all honesty, I have no idea why. It looks silly. It doesn't look scary at all. Whereas the other one actually does look somewhat frightening because it's, different body parts that are not supposed to be, they're mishmashed together and they're not supposed to be in certain combinations. So it is disconcerting. But the default Dredge look, no, it's just kind of stupid looking, honestly. I mean, it looks like a plucked turkey head. So I do like how the art department does come out with some great things, but sometimes their choices when it comes to cosmetics is kind of head scratching. But the Maurice skin is the best looking skin on the Dredge. That and the snowman one. Oh, gee, I was able to actually let go without the survivor screaming a half a second earlier. No idea why they're giving survivors even more of a heads up when it comes to trying to prevent pain residents from knocking them off a gen. I just... the decisions by these developers is just... I don't even know what to say at this point. I did see that most of the buffs for the Skull Merchant were, the leaks were confirmed. But as I said, it doesn't look like she's getting anything that's going to greatly impact her ability all that much. It's a crap power. It's one of the worst powers I've seen in this game. All you do is place drones and hope that the survivors are stupid enough to go into the area the drone's in when they can clearly see where the drone is patrolling. The only thing that the drones are good for are locking down 3-gen areas, which is incredibly boring. I guess the developers want to encourage matches to be 20 to 30 minutes in length now. I mean, I don't know where they're going with this, the direction of this killer, but it's not in a good area. And apparently Eruption, they thought Eruption was nerfed too badly, so now they've made it 10% of total generator, of the total amount of generator. So if you hit someone with Eruption, instead of it knocking down the current progress of the generator, a percentage of that, it's a percentage of the total generator progress. So let's say the generator is at 50 seconds. If you hit it with Eruption, get a survivor down, it's 10% of the total progress, so it would be 9 seconds subtracted from that. Oh, he's got Devour Hope. Okay. Yeah, it would be 9 seconds subtracted from 50 instead of 5 seconds. Which, it's back to the way it was in terms of the regression. But they still haven't made it so it incapacitates survivors. So the incapacitated status effect is still gone. Did someone sabotage that hook? That must have been a sabotage. Or breakdown, maybe. Yeah, someone could be running breakdown. Yeah, I can't stand that perk. That perk, it destroys that hook for way too long. That hook is pretty much useless for the rest of the match now. So yeah, they've restored Eruption's regression, but they still haven't restored the incapacitated, which was really the whole point of running Eruption. Yeah, the regression was nice, but it's only 9 seconds. I mean, it's not a lot. But the incapacitated status effect was 25 seconds, which ensured that the generator would actually regress for a good amount of time before anyone who was working on it could get back on it. So that was the whole reason why I ran Eruption. It wasn't for the regression, it was for the incapacitated effect. But they still think that need to go, which is stupid. They should just revert it to pre-meta shakeup values, like when it first came out with Nemesis. Just revert back to when it first came out with Nemesis. Or if you really need to handhold survivors, just make it affect gens only. Just something to keep them off the gens. These generators just go too fast. I mean, look at this Dredge. He's got 5 hooks. I mean, come on. And she's in the basement. We need to play this smart in order to get her. I will run up here. Is he running save the best for last? That was rather quick. This could be a problem. Okay, she's still got her. Yeah, save the best for last kind of puts a damper in this whole plan here. This is one of the most stressful parts of this game for me if I'm playing killer. I hate camping in general because it's boring, and I hate having to wait for them to come to me. But when you have 3 survivors still alive, yeah, this it can be really overwhelming when they're all trying to rush the hook. Well, that's how you do it. That is definitely how you do it. You get hit and run away. You don't trade. Okay. Oh, he teleported and I fell. That's not good. Okay, that was really lucky. Yep, I'm coming. Where'd that Fang go? We pretty much did this perfectly. Even though he was smart and used his teleport. And that caught me off guard. Thankfully, I had that God pallet there, though. And Fang's out. Alright. Well, survivors, take note. This is how you do it. Even with a basement hook, this is how you get all 4 out. Good job. Yeah, I gotta feel sorry for that Dredge, though. That situation is just too stressful for me. I hate dealing with that as killer. And he even had the basement. It's even worse when it's not a basement hook.